Hi, it's About1975 and welcome to Elite Dangerous on the Xbox One, and today I thought I'd bring you a video just highlighting what happens when you don't pay PPI. When BREP didn't pay their PPI payment, we visited upon them death in spades. We killed 11 BREP in like under 2 hours, stormed their system, and caused carnage. Now, there's been many accusations, many things thrown out there. One of my favourite ones was IED claiming that we, the massive pirate group, attacked a much smaller group, which they quoted 15 commanders, I think BREP supposedly had. They've got 102 on their squadron page, and we have 41 on our squadron page. And I'll be honest, 15 active is actually like a lot more than we ever had down there. I think the most we had involved was 8 people. I mean, you can tell from the night that we went down there and exacted our vengeance. We brought Frodo along to make 6. We only had 5 Dark Marauders available. So to say that we massively outnumbered our opponents is a bit disingenuous. And one of the things about PPI attacks, we only pick on generally bigger squadrons than ourselves, or squadrons that are so well connected they may as well be big. You know, those with massive alliances and things like that. Now, IED have made a lot of videos about the Argala incident, their usual fare, very dramatic, and they gave this version of events, which is technically true. That is what happened. We asked for 400 million, and we left when we were told no. That is something that happened. Though that kind of ignores the fact we extracted more than 400 million in rebuys from our opponents, and ignores the fact that, you know, Frodo was happily down there the next day, slaughtering even more of them, having a laugh, asking them to pay 50 million to get rid of him. And, you know, Frodo was just one-man armying like a hell of a lot of people, even though they were supposed to be protected by IED. So bang up job, IED. Well done, you won. So yeah, IED beat us at BGS. What a surprise. The mammoth empire group known as IED, well known for being a huge BGS squad, was able to help BREP, a much bigger squad than us anyway, beat us at BGS. Wow, that's a hell of an achievement. They must be so proud. We, on the other hand, just showed the community what happens if you don't pay. And it's kind of savage, and it's good advertising for us. I also managed to turn IED Salt into my own very own advertisement, and I will say it here: if you are offered PPI, I'm extending the offer, so it's 25% off using the discount code Audible has a split personality, and that will run now for the next 2 months. And extending that discount code thanks to some very lovely salt from IED for giving me the idea. Now, I'm bringing you a lot of death and destruction of BREP commanders. This happened the morning after our attack, in which we killed 11 BREP and 1 IED. We then went back and killed loads more. The opening clip is the only one that's a repeat from the other video. It's just Frodo's point of view of the kill. I think in the original video I used Orc's view of it, because I didn't have Frodo's recording at the time. But overall, this is just more carnage and death of BREP members while they were under protection from IED, and this is what happens when you don't pay PPI. We may come back to BREP systems throughout the year and just make sure they're aware they don't have PPI insurance. You know, there's no harm in that. You know, when we feel like it, once in a while, when IED are busy elsewhere, we'll pop down and pay a visit. Say hello to BREP and be there and gone in a few hours. You know, we don't need to stay long, and yeah, I think that throughout the year will prove to other factions that, you know, maybe paying us PPI insurance isn't the worst idea in the world. Just saying, it can certainly save you a lot of money in the long run and a lot of money in rebuys. These last 2 clips are Frodo trying to take people hostage. It didn't work out, as in both cases they both committed suicide, but it's another 2 very juicy rebuys. You know, 2 massively juicy rebuys. I mean, in this case, we asked for, I think, 500 slaves to be delivered to Frodo's carrier, or, you know, this guy got it, and this guy just decided to self-destruct instead. But hey, you know, I think this incident, even though we lost an IED-1, has been a good incident for us. Very good advertising, and basically the Dark Marauders created their own CG. And that was a lot of fun and roleplay. And that's all. Thank you very much for watching.